The Malaysian market in the month of May corrected by almost 7%. As most of us would be aware, the major reason for the sell-off in the Malaysian market was the results of the general elections, which spooked the markets, given that it's the first time that Malaysia has seen a change in government. We saw foreign fund managers selling quite heavily, both in the equity market and in the fixed income market, as there were concerns over Malaysia's fiscal position and debt position. And we've continued to see foreign selling continuing into this first week of June. However, it is positive to note that local retailers and local institutions have been stepping up and coming in to buy the market, as they believe that some sectors of the market have been oversold. I think to put things into context, some of the recent revelations surrounding the amount of debt that the government has, uncertainties regarding leadership positions at some of the government-linked corporations, as well as potential cancellations or suspension of projects, have caused a sell-down, particularly in the construction sector. However, at the same time, we are also seeing some positives flowing through into the consumption sector, given the reduction to 0% of the GST. One thing to also bear in mind is also that this sell-down in the Malaysian market has occurred against a backdrop of a sell-off in emerging markets globally. We've seen countries such as Argentina, countries such as Turkey, closer to home, countries with twin deficits such as India and Indonesia also seen their currencies sell off in the month of May. The positive to note about Malaysia, however, is that unlike some of those other emerging market countries, Malaysia has got a very healthy current account surplus by virtue of the fact that Malaysia is a large net exporter into the global markets. And this 50 billion current account surplus that Malaysia registers every year should be able to offset some of the portfolio outflows that we are seeing from foreign fund managers. I would also like to highlight that for the fund that we manage, we are of course not spared from this sell down. However, we have got quite a significant cash buffer. As I speak now, we are sitting on 30% in cash, which we will look to deploy over time. What investors would like to see from the new government is to see how they are able to, number one, in the longer term, institute reforms, but in the shorter term, to see what measures the government can come up with to reduce expenditure, and in the next quarter or two, to see what kind of growth policies the new government will be able to implement and institute.